Hello, welcome to Word Empowerment Seminar this beautiful Thursday evening. My name is Murphy Opala, and I always want to share with you practical tips and things that will help you overcome your struggles and increase your productivity in life, relationships, and business. So, welcome again. In the past few weeks, we've been discussing overcoming personal struggles. And this is very important. Why? Because one cardinal factor that hinders our productivity and creativity are personal struggles. Personal struggles are those things that you fall for over and over again, and you feel so ashamed about them that you cannot share with another person. That's one of the tricks of the personal struggles that makes it come back again and again. Today, I want to share with you one simple principle. And that simple principle is the principle of relationship and accountability. If you have a personal struggle, one way you overcome those struggles is by having someone that is trusted. And someone that is trusted, what I mean by someone that is trusted, I mean someone that is mature enough to handle those situations, be your friend, and also hold you accountable whenever you fall short of it. So it's so important that you build relationships that would hinder your personal struggles. Relationships are critical. Bible says, bad company corrupts good manners. In the same way, in the reverse, it is good companies enhance good manners. So if you build the right company, then you would actually have power to overcome your struggles. I'm going to get into that shortly. One of the things that trend in Nigeria and everything that just finished, the country just concluded Big Brother Africa. One day I was in a panel of young people when they were asking questions, and somebody threw in and asked that I have a connection to get into the next Big Brother Africa, and I want to go there and change them. Should I go? And one of the guy that responded to that question said, "Have you heard that there was a choir member that went into that place and came out a fornicator? Have you heard that there was a husband and wife that were strong Christians, strong talking Christians that came out sleeping with other people?" What? There is a principle that is at work there. Bad company will corrupt you. It is easier for a bad company to corrupt you than a good company to make you better. But you need a good company if you're going to become better. So relationships are cool. Why are relationships important in overcoming personal struggles? Is because sin thrives in the dark. Personal struggles thrive in secrecy. If you can only open up and confess it to somebody, you have begun your journey to liberation. But you don't just confess it to everybody. As a matter of fact, if you are someone that has very funny friends, you need to start looking for good friends, because if you confess it to your funny friends can make jest of you and make you feel like you feel stupid for sharing with them. But I want to encourage you to find someone. How do you find the right relationships? How do you find the right relationships? You find the right relationships based on values and also based on character. Values and character. So basically, if someone's values, and you can see that in their character actually, if someone's values is to live a chaste life, is to please God in every way, is to always do the right thing in every area, that person is most likely able to help you overcome your personal struggles. So when you find those kind of people, you find them in close-knit church groups. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that you need to belong to a church and get into a small group in the church in order to discover those kind of people who you can build relationship with, and then through them holding you accountable for your actions, overcome your personal struggle. I'll end with this story of a guy that had a friend that was a preacher, and one day his friend was driving past his house, and he saw his friend's fiance's car in his friend's house. and he wondered, what are they doing in the house? So he decided to go in and see his friend off, so without any information ahead of time. He went in and knocked on the door and nobody answered. He knocked hard and they answered. Typically, when you knock on somebody's door, you will turn back. But if it's someone that wants to help you, this guy that went to the back and started shouting his name, sin will kill you. Oh, you can overcome it. And guess what? His friend came out and they laughed about it. But that was a salvation for his friend, because his friend was about to fall for the temptation of sexual sin. But just coincidentally, his friend, who was his accountability partner, was passing at that same time. God will orchestrate things your way to help you overcome it. But if it's a secret to you that you are hiding it, maybe you have same-sex issues or same-sex attraction, or you are having a tendency to be involved in pornography and all that, it's easy to hide it. And if you hide it yourself, you will continue in it. But if you can only share with someone that is close to you, if you're married, share with your partner. Especially if your partner is someone that wants to help you grow. Because sometimes I'm talking to everybody, I'm not talking to only Christians. Some people's partners want them to be useless, let me put it that way. And we promote rubbish. But that's why I'm saying that if you're a Christian, born again Christian, and you're married to your partner, share with your partner. It's one of the most difficult things. But let me tell you, your partner is yourself. Talking to your partner should be like you're talking to yourself, your wife or your husband, because partner is a very complex word in this our generation. So your wife or your husband, a man that is married to a woman, his wife, or the wife married to a man, your husband, share it with your husband. Don't keep it a secret, because your relationships that will help you grow are good checks for your personal struggles. They will help you overcome it. One thing, if you're someone that wants to help someone overcome a personal struggle, sometimes somebody comes to meet you and say that I am dealing with this thing, and you're struggling with that same thing. Tell the person, please, we can hold ourselves accountable for each other, but we need somebody stronger. We need somebody stronger, but because I'm going through the same thing. But even that communication can help you start overcoming that personal struggle. One thing you can do to help somebody overcome is to call them over at different intervals and ask them how they're doing with that struggle. But in your own case, if you are struggling with a personal sin, what you need to do is that whenever you feel that temptation to do it, pick your phone and call that person and tell the person, see, I feel like doing it now. The person will talk you out of it and you won't do it again. And if you don't do it over a period of time, that thing loses its strength on you. Let me end with this. Your personal struggles are fueled when you fall for it. So the more you fall for it, the stronger it holds you. But the more you resist it, the weaker it is against you. Hope that helped you. This is Word Empowerment Seminar, and you can watch us every Thursday by 5:30 p.m. whether on Facebook or on YouTube. You will be glad you did. Thank you for joining me this evening, and I pray for you that you will never be held bound by anything that is not the will of God in your life. May your best life be your daily experience.